Hi, my name is Dr. Suzanne Saltisek. I am the chair of the SBU IRB. I wanted to create this video to help people understand how to submit an IRB protocol to our site so that they can get approval for research. I'm going to share my screen and start from square one. So this is the landing page for my SBU. Under academics, academic resources, you will then find Institutional Review Board. This is the homepage for the Institutional Review Board. We have a list of our current members here that you can go to if you want to see who's on the current IRB. Let me get rid of Wolfie there. To begin your application, it's actually where all of the paperwork is. So you're going to click on Begin Your Submission. Your login should be the same login that you use for my SBU. If for some reason you are not able to log in here, please send me a separate email and I will make sure that you are in the system. Occasionally people are not put in the system, so I would have to add you. You're going to click on Login and it brings you to the IRB homepage. Excuse me. On this page, it's the basic description of what you need to do to submit your IRB. My contact information is here. I am in Francis Hall in room 210. If I'm in my office, you're welcome to knock on the door. I have office hours, but they change every semester, so I don't like to solidify that in a video like this. On the IRB page, it goes through step by step what you need to do. When you have your research idea and you're trying to figure out, well, what type of research what type of protocol am I submitting? The decision tree is here, OHRP, or the Health and Human Services website. And this will help you to decide what type of research you're doing, whether it's exempt, expedited, or full, because you want to fill out the correct protocol for your IRB. Okay. Go back to the landing page. On here, they also have policy and guidelines and federal-wide assurance page. So we do have a federal-wide assurance number. If somebody needs that for their research, most likely you will not. There are 3 different protocols listed here: the exempt, the expedited, and the full. And once you determine what type of research you are doing, you will open and save that protocol to your desktop and type directly into it. Please do not change or delete any of the information that is on the protocol page. That information is used by the reviewers to do the review and complete your review. You will need to complete 2 of the OREC trainings, section 1 and section 6. When you complete those, please make sure that your name is typed clearly into the area where they ask you to submit your name. Otherwise, it will not show up on your certificate at the end of the program, and you will have to repeat the entire test. I do require for my master's students to have 100% on their test. It is up to your teacher to tell you what your percentage is for passing. Excuse me. When you are submitting documents, it's really helpful if you put the protocol number _ consent, or the protocol number _ protocol, or the number _ debrief, so that all of your files show up in one spot. And then that way, when I'm opening them all on my computer, I can find them easily when I need to make changes or update information on them. There is a consent form for you to use, and there is also a debriefing form on the Documents tab if you have to have a debriefing in your protocol. The consent form specifically states that there is our provost phone number, email, and name for contact if any concerns of research. Do not change that statement at all. in the protocol, or in the consent form. For students, it is just student name and Bonaventure email that should be on any of the documentation. And then faculty advisors or your dissertation chairs, the faculty name, email, and phone number should be included on all of those protocols. Under the Documents tab, there are additional documents that are available for you to review, and or the same documents that I just went over with you. The exempt information is together, the expedited information is together, and the full information is there. Also, the link to get to ORIC for you to do the trainings. When you do go to submit your protocol, you will have to create a new protocol. When you create a new protocol, you are going to type in all of the information needed on here. Anything with a yellow star is required. For students, you do have to have a faculty advisor. Please make sure your faculty advisor matches that of the faculty advisor in the protocol. You should not have two different names. If you have more than one, you can use them as co-PIs and then faculty advisors. If there are more than one student participating in a research study, one will be listed as the PI and the others as the co-PIs. Please be sure to include ORIC certificate training for all of the students involved. Faculty will most likely have submitted their ORIC trainings to me separately. You do not have to include their ORIC training in your protocol. I have them saved in another file. If your faculty does not have one, I will reach out to them. Your protocol title, which is your title of the research that you're doing, and your proposed start date are here. Please do not pick a start date that is before the approval of your IRB. IRB has 10 days to get back to you from your initial submission, and then 10 days from any revisions that were made. So pick your protocol, your proposed start date to be at least 20 days from when you initially are planning to submit your IRB application. It may be sooner, and you can adjust that date if the protocol is approved before that time. Where you're picking the review type, that is whether it is expedited, exempt, or full review. Please make sure you're picking the one that matches your protocol. Number of subjects should be just a guesstimate. How many students are you hoping, or how many, sorry, not students, but how many participants are you hoping to get for your research study? And then you will upload your protocol description here. You can upload more than one file. So you can do your protocol, your consent, and your debrief, your ORIC certificates all into that one section. Once you have put all of that information in, you will hit save, and then it will automatically create an email to let me know that you have submitted a protocol. I then have a list of protocols that I get to review, and I will go in and review them as they come in. I do have a full-time faculty role on campus as well. I am not just the IRB chair. So email is a great way to reach out to me. If you have any concerns about the suggested revisions that were made, you can email me, but be aware that all emails from the IRB come from me. I am not necessarily the reviewer on your document. So if you are answering the questions that are being asked by the reviewer, your protocol and updating your protocol, you should be good to go. When you have updated your protocol, you're going to submit it again without creating a new protocol. You're just going to go into your current protocol by going under My Protocols. When you click on My Protocols and open it up, you will be able to see your actual protocol here. And then down at the bottom, you will add additional documentation. As you can see here, that different things were added throughout this protocol. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And same goes for faculty. If you have any questions about the process, please reach out to me. I'm happy to discuss things with you. I'm going to stop my share. Have a wonderful day and happy researching.